Okay, so the basics of setting a homework lesson we'll go through now. So this is going to be creating a lesson, setting some objectives and adding some other sort of data, adding a resource to that lesson. Then we're going to edit the lesson, change the title and delete the resource that we've added or embedded. Then we're going to upload a new resource of our own and attach it to that lesson, assign that lesson to a class, and then unassign it at the end. So when you log in to the VLE, this is what you will see. You need to go to Classroom, click in it, and go to Subjects. When you do that, you should find your departments. At the moment, mine is quite buried deep because I moved to Ribbit, but let's get there as quickly as possible. Let's go to wherever you want to create the lesson, and I'm going to create one here. So now I'm here, I can go to New Lesson, give it a title. I'm going to call it Delete Me. The subject from the drop down list, there are repetitions here, just pick the one from the top would be my advice unless there's any real logic in it. Key stage, I don't know why I necessarily add this at this stage, but I do. Lesson objectives, you can type in whatever you want here, and under sections. Now most users of this seem to do what I do, which is just delete, and there's 3 things set up there: starter, main and plenary. I just delete 2 of them, and I tend to put everything underneath this one just to make it a bit more accessible. Just remove clutter when the students are looking at it. So you just create one and then you can edit that section. Now under here you can give the instructions for this particular thing. So there are many examples if you look at the other video of how it can be used. I'm just going to say open resource, that'll be a PowerPoint, and answer questions. That would do. Now here you can add a resource. Now it's not currently working. Again, your resources would be stored on your own department's areas. There's some glitches at the moment, but it does work under archive. So let's just add that PDF like so and click OK. Now that is done, you can click OK. There's things for key vocabulary and meta tagging. I don't use these. Meta tagging enables you to find things later by kind of keyword, that kind of thing. As long as you've got decent folders set up, I can't see it be that necessary at the moment. So that'll be up to you and your department. And that's pretty much it. Click OK, and that is it's been created. If you want to edit that lesson, you go to edit lesson, not, it should be pointed out, edit. There's some things under this drop down menu for copying this. If you want to do a base a lesson off something that's existing, give it different classes, something that's appropriate for GCSE is also virtually similar for A-level, for example. You can just go edit, copy and make some basic changes to it. You can also move from here and you can delete from here. Sometimes you don't have the right to delete. It's happened to me a few times, in which case you can always move it to a delete folder, which is why this was set up. Yeah, and this is also where you create new folders. As you can see here, they've all been created by going new folder. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So next stage, let's say I don't want that title, I want to change it, so we go to edit lesson. Delete me too, that is how you change the details there. Let's also go to change the lesson objectives. That's them changed. Sections, now I'm going to click on that and go edit section. And I don't want this PDF anymore. I want to delete it. So I'd go to add resources and then remove this one here, and that's gone. Now let's put a new one in from the archive file. Let's put in this one, which may well not be the same one again, I'm not too sure. And we click OK and OK again. Okay, so there it's been renamed and it should look different. What we'll do now, to refresh myself, we've created a lesson with set objectives, we've added a resource, changed the title and deleted the resource. We're going to add or upload a new resource and attach that. So to do that, you first go to the folder where you want to create where you want to add your resource, upload your resource to. So you might want a different folder that says resources, for example. Again, how you set up the folders and subfolders is going to be up to you. So once you're where you want it to be created, you go to New and File. So you're not going to create a file, you're actually going to upload a file. So the terminology is not great there. You hover over this and eventually that pops up, select File and find the file that you want to add. I've called one demo. Now that can be from anywhere, my documents or just wherever it lives, it doesn't matter. Just pick the file, click open, and then when you're ready, just upload it. It's worth just looking before you upload anything. It's probably worth thinking how big is it, because whatever it is you've uploaded has got to be downloaded. Sometimes you can just compress the files on a PowerPoint, for example. Just makes it that much easier for all of your students to download when they need to. This one's very small, so just hit upload. Does not take very long at all. And then when you've done that, it just disappears and you click close. And there it is. So now let's say I want to add that. Now that's been uploaded, I can add that as a resource onto a lesson. I'm going to click this and edit the lesson. We'll go to sections and we'll edit that section. We're going to delete this one, I think. So let's delete that, move, and then you simply navigate to where the upload resource is and just add it back in. I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to put this back in to speed things on a little bit. Okay, and that's it. We've now added our own resource onto that section, so the students, when they look, would see this. It's always worth just double clicking, and then you get the view that the student sees. There's the objectives, there's the activity, open resource and answer questions, and there's the resource they need to open. Okay, click to go back up. So when you do go into a lesson, it kind of creates a new page, if you like. It's kind of almost like web pages. You want to click on this, all of these you can go back to, just click on the last one, it takes you back up. It's kind of like the back button. Okay, so how do we assign that to a class? Now that's complete. You go to actions and you go to assign.